Welcome to Bay Focus. Thank you for tuning in this week. This is going to be a great program. I'm always glad when you tune in because to find out what's going on here in Central Florida, and it is a busy time of the year, the fall season looking into the holidays coming up as well. There are a variety of opportunities for you to get on board and connect with some things that are happening here to have a positive impact on the community. And one of them that we're going to talk about in just a few minutes is really, you want to stay tuned for. It's called the Invincible Women Sorority. If that name doesn't get you, I don't know it does. I love that. But there's a reason, there's a message behind that name, and it is really talking about how they reach out and minister to women that have been abused, and also have a whole new approach to ministry as well. And I don't want to tell it all. We're going to talk about that and how they are really helping the abused and the abuser get life change and introduce them to the power of God in their lives to change. But before we go that direction, we have a great organization that we've had on Bay Focus a number of times now that actually works with a variety of churches, interfaith, truthfully, organization that tries to really get people involved of all faiths in something that's really, really important, and that's helping people. It's called, I'm going to let them explain it to you, Family Promise of Pinellas County, and we have with us the Executive Director, Jennifer Sunshine, back with us to tell us about this and what's going on, some exciting things for the holidays. And she brought with her one of the representatives from the churches that has partnered with Family Promise of Pinellas County, Sara Hunt-Felke of First Baptist Church in St. Petersburg, and she is pastor of students, young adults, and missions for First Baptist Church. Great to have you, Pastor Sara. Wow, they have a lot of titles there for you. I love it.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. You stay busy, I'm sure, but I know you have a passion for Family Promise, and we're going to talk to you about that in just a moment. But Jennifer, for our viewers that may not know what Family Promise is, explain what you do.
I'd be happy to. And first, I just want to say thank you, Darlene, for inviting us back to share our mission with your viewers. For people who are not familiar with our program, we work with homeless children and their families by bringing together a collaboration of community congregations to work together. We're able to offer services to families that need us, and we work with families from the time of homelessness until they graduate our program and move into their new home. We do one-on-one budget counseling, we do credit repair work with them, we work on life skills, identifying all of the barriers that the family faces that are preventing them from success, to identify a pathway to sustainability.
Okay, when you say also the way you connect, and I have to applaud you, you told me prior to doing the show, you're working with 30 congregations.
We do have about 30 congregations that partner with us at this point, 14 of which are what we call host congregations, where our families actually spend the night within the walls of the congregations. First Baptist is one of our amazing host congregations, and even our day center where our daily operations happen is a building that was donated to us by Central Christian Church. Yeah. So we really do rely on the support of local congregations to make this mission happen in the community.
Yeah. All right, and we're going to come back to talk to you in just a moment what you're doing here for the holidays. But let's shift to Pastor Sara. You with First Baptist Church that you're kind of representing today in the interview what a church does, and here you are a host church and you're partnering, and walk it through from the church perspective how this works out to work with Family Promise and the specifics of what you do.
Right, definitely. As Jennifer mentioned, they have the day center, and the families are there during the day and getting resumes ready, and when they're not at work, they're pretty much at the day center. The rest of the day, after work, after kids get out of school, the families come move in at our churches. On Sunday afternoon, the families join us, and we as a church work to get ready for them, get our spaces ready, and we have Sunday school rooms that we transform into bedrooms. The cots come in and we put out lampstands and pillowcases and all the things that you would have in a room, and the families move in and spend time with us. We get to hang out with the families, get to know the parents and the kids. We, as a congregation, host the meals throughout the week. So we have volunteers that are members of our congregation that prepare dinner each night.
That's what I was going to say. This is like this takes a group of people. How does this work? Do you people in your congregation, you just put the call, hey, we need some help, and then do you train them to kind of work in this? Yeah.
Definitely. Family Promise is awesome in partnering with the congregations. So we, as a congregation, put the call out, and the members of First Baptist St. Pete, once we say Family Promise, at this point, we pretty much get the list filled up. We have more than we need sometimes, but Family Promise does a great job on the training end. You all have monthly trainings.
Yeah. So a congregation member would go to this. If they want to do this, maybe even regularly, because it's your regular people, this is what they really feel called to.
Correct.
So they would come get trained.
We offer monthly trainings at minimum, which you can find on our website, and anybody that spends time as a volunteer with our families does need to go through training, because there's a lot to know about working with families that are homeless, and we do provide that. And then they're free to work at any of the congregations that offer our partnership.
Now, did I hear, just so I'm hearing correctly, do you provide the cots and everything to the churches, to the host churches?
We do.
Family Promise provides anything needed like that. The church is not investing in things like that. They're not having to. So you basically say, hey, we've got everything you need. We just need you to host it.
The congregations share their love.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, and food.
Yes.
Which is what they do best.
Yes, absolutely. That's true. That's very true. Okay, Jennifer, we'll come back to talk to Sara in a little bit again. But Jennifer, you one of the reasons we brought you on, you're one of these organizations that at the holidays you're trying to capitalize on the holidays coming up to help you financially as well. What are you doing?
We are offering a poinsettia sale this year as a fundraiser, and we're really just looking for a fun way to get people involved in the organization, obviously raise money. And so we are selling poinsettias that people can order simply by downloading an order form off of our website and just mail in their order. Pickup will be December 15th at Central Christian Church, and we'll have everything ready. We just need the order forms to come in. But we thought it would be a nice way that people can support a great mission during the holidays, but also share a little color in their homes and in their congregations or places of business, and just make it fun for everybody. People are going to buy their plants anyway.
I actually
so why not
love
do
this. When I saw this, I went, how many of us, at Christmas buy poinsettias? I mean, we do. And what a way to support what you guys are doing by, hey, I'm just going to choose. I can get my order in now. And going to choose to support Family Promise by ordering poinsettias. I can just go pick them up. And it's different pricing, different scales, right, and what they want to do?
There are 3 different sizes, so people can select if they want, up to a 6-inch pot or a 10-inch pot or 8-inch pot, there's a middle, and red or white, so they can choose the colors that they like. And we're very, very excited. Central Christian has also decided that they're going to order for their whole congregation through us. So isn't that wonderful?
That.
Yes.
That's another idea.
Absolutely.
That is.
And
put it out before a congregation.
And for businesses, it's a donation, so you're still spending your great marketing dollars at work and get some credit for it and truly helping out.
Yeah, I love that. Well, I wanted to get that word out to our Bay Focus viewers, because I just thought, wow, this is something, a lot of times when you see different fundraisers for things around the holidays, and sometimes it's stuff you maybe wouldn't normally buy or do, or but this, just a lot of people would do poinsettias. I mean, that's just something, this is a great benefit to it. I wanted to ask you one thing, Sara, with kind of again representing the churches that do this, because we're, in case a pastor's watching or whatever, with your congregation members getting involved in this and with your own personal experience, what do you think is rewarding for them for that? What have you found to be a rewarding side of being involved in this?
Oh my.
I know it's a loaded question.
Yeah, I think there's so much. I oftentimes get to hear Jennifer talk about what the churches do to be a part of Family Promise and how much they need us. But from a pastor's perspective, I feel like we as a congregation win in partnering with Family Promise in so many ways. Specifically as followers of Christ, Our scriptures teach us over and over again how Jesus was caring for the marginalized, caring for the poor in really radical ways.
Yeah.
And at First Baptist St. Pete, we're committed to doing that. We're committed to trying to be about God's kingdom.
Yeah.
And Family Promise gives us a tangible way to do that. Partnering with Family Promise introduces us to families that we might not meet.
Never meet.
Families that might not walk through our doors for a service.
Well, it's
or
a
Bible
win-win
study.
for a church. I got to say that because they're also getting to meet people that maybe could eventually become part of their congregation. They could, you know, once they're brought into, you know, into the church and it's what a tremendous faith in action. That's what I like to say. We have just a minute or two left here. You have I know that the way our viewers can help is by doing this outreach and year-round, helping Family Promise by coming on board as a host church or support church. But is there a story, a quick story stands out of a family that you remember whose life has been changed?
You know, I will tell you about a teenage gal that came through our program with her family. She had a brother and a sister, and her parents, of course, that came with her, but she stood out the most to me. We'll call her Jane. And Jane was a typical angry 15-year-old kid that had been through trauma in her life. It wasn't easy being homeless. And her family had really experienced the very hard side of it for a long time. And so she was a little off-putting for some of our volunteers. And she tried very hard to build those walls to keep people away from her emotionally, to protect herself. And after spending time with people like Sara and all of our wonderful volunteers, it started wearing on her. And after many, many arguments and many, many weeks of her being very upset, one day she came into my office and she sat down and she said, "I don't understand this place." And I said, "Well, why?" She said, "Why is everybody so nice around here?" And you could see the light bulb change in her, that she realized there was a different way. And her family graduated about a year ago, but I will say about 3 or 4 weeks ago, she came to visit me by herself, well, with a friend of hers, but she came along and she just wanted to thank us for not giving up on her and for seeing past her anger and recognizing that she really did want something different. And I was just I'm probably in tears now, but it was really moving and allowed us to see that these kids understand what's going on and they want change. They're open.
They want to break the cycle.
They do.
Thank you so much, Jen, for sharing that. Oh my goodness, and thank you too, Sara. Here's how you can contact Family Promise, and we'll be right back. Hello, I'm Darlene Greenlee, and I want you to make room in your schedule each week to tune into Bay Focus. We are going to highlight local events, ministries, concerts. Reporter Brooke Larson goes behind the scenes at some of those concerts and talks to the music artists, local pastors, ministry leaders. Tune in each week. I'll see you on the next Bay Focus. Well, I hope you'll order your poinsettias through Family Promise of Pinellas County this year. What a great organization. We're going to change gears now to a completely different topic with an organization, a ministry called Invincible Women Sorority. I love that because it really reflects how lives are being changed through this ministry. And we have with us the founder, who is Evelynne Rosario. Thank you so much for coming back on, founder. President of the organization, and next to you is Estella Fuentes-Heath, and she is vice president, and next to Estella is Ivette Alvarado, who is secretary. And if I butchered any of those names, I'm so sorry. Did I do all right?
You did
perfect.
All right, all right. Thank you all so much for coming on. And Evelynne, it's been some years. You were on some years ago. And let's just hold it, because you wrote a book. That's what I had you on from years ago. And the name of the book, Finally Free
From
Hell. And that just tells the story of the abused woman, and how God, and your story and the different ones there. But we're not getting into the book today, but I wanted people to see it because they can get this book through the ministry. And that's another part of what she does. But Evelynne, before we talk to the ladies you brought with you, explain for our viewers that may not know what the Invincible Women Sorority is. Tell what you do.
Okay, Invincible Women Sorority, we started 10 years ago working with an abused woman, helping her deal with the aftermath, with the low self-esteem, with the depression, with the anger, with the shame, with the guilt. We started that back 10 years ago. We were here.
Yes, you were.
With my co-founder of the time. My co-founder, Reverend Dr. Minerva Diaz, was with me that day. And that's what the show was about. But back at the beginning, God had told us that there would be a second part to this show. So we not only do conferences where we help the women to deal with all these issues, because at churches, they tell us, you must forgive. You must deal with your anger. But nobody teaches us how. Forgiving is not easy.
Yeah.
But you know what? In our conferences, in 10 minutes time, we have people sobbing, saying, I forgive, I choose to forgive, because we teach them how.
Yeah.
So we teach them how to prevent depression. The date for our upcoming conference was not chosen randomly. It's right before the holidays, because that's a trigger.
Yeah.
So we're going to be teaching them how to prevent the depression from kicking in.
Really good point, that the holidays being a trigger. Let's mention the conference, and we'll get back to talking more, but you do have it coming up. Tell us what's coming up. Restoring Your Soul Women's Conference. I love that name.
Restoring the soul, because as I mentioned earlier, in our churches, we feed our spirit, and that's important, but we kind of like have overlooked the soul a little bit.
Yeah.
And the scripture says, I want you to prosper as your soul prospers, which means the soul should be prospering first so that the spirit and the body could follow suit.
Yeah.
And we have kind of like overlooked it a little bit. So we started as a nonprofit organization for abused women. Eventually God led us to bring in the abusers, and eventually we have become an inner healing ministry for the body. 87% of the people who sit in front of a minister on Sundays feed their spirit and have a rejoiceful spiritual encounter on Sundays. But then from Monday through Saturday, they are tortured by the soul, because the anger comes back. The battlefield is in the mind, so they are remembering yesterday, and they get depressed. And again, in our churches, we're not helping them restore the soul. So our conferences are not like most conferences. 99% of women conferences, you go to feel your spirit, and it's a spiritual encounter. In our conferences, it's a soul encounter.
Yeah, you're trying to get to some of the root. All right, let's refer to, you have it, there's one coming up on November 17th. I believe we'll put some of this on the screen. And it is November 17th, starting at 9:00 a.m. at the Quality Inn Banquet Hall in Newport Richey, Florida. And tell us about what's going to happen there at that specific conference. It starts at 9. Is it an all day or out?
It's an all day thing.
Yeah.
We want you there all day, and it's strategically programmed. At the beginning, it starts with a morning session where I am going to be speaking about claiming your identity. We all know our identities. We say it all the time. We're princesses, child of the king, but we don't really claim it. So that's the beginning of the day. Followed this year, my co-founder, Reverend Dr. Minerva Diaz, will be with us because we're celebrating our 10th anniversary at that conference. And she will be following my workshop skit, my speaking, with her own deeper concentration into the kingdom's identity. And then after that, after lunch, we will come back and we will have 7 different workshops teaching them how to forgive, how to get rid of their anger issues, how to find the positive side of the anger, because there is a positive side to anger. If we teach women and people in general how to deal with the positive side of anger, then when anger comes, it's not, we're able to fulfill those scripture that says anger, but sin not.
Yeah.
we're able. So we teach them all these different things of the soul, depression, low self-esteem, choosing hope, choosing life during the morning session. In the evening, we have Apostle Dr. Deborah Hecker, who is going to be bringing us a thoroughly in-depth kingdom identity message, followed by a deliverance prophetic session.
Yeah, it sounds like you have, this is an intense day of really trying to see breakthrough spiritually for women that are dealing with abuse and trying to get victory over it. And all right, I want to talk to the ladies next to you too a little bit. Estella, what is your experience with Invincible Women's Sorority? Why is it important for you to be involved?
Well, I myself also have been in an abusive relationship many years ago, and I'm born and raised in New York City, and my abuse relationship happened in New York City, but I moved to Florida, and I was dealing still with a lot of issues, a lot of wounded soul. Okay, and God was taking me to the facet of every area in my life of getting healed. But there was one area in particular that it was hard to let go. And it was an every year cycle that I will go through this time of the year, and I will fall into this depression, and the guilt and the shame will come back. I was invited to a women's conference, which Evelynne was one of the guest speakers. And there, God started dealing with that area in my life. I was one that I won one of the gift raffles that she was giving away her book. So I was very honored to read her book, and through her book and also through the conference, I allowed the Lord to start working in that area that was still yet to deal with. Yeah. And because it meant so much to me and what the Lord had done in my life, I just wanted to connect with her. It was something that connected, and I wanted to find a way to also give back, and I connected with her. And then
now you're the vice president. It's like
9 years later. Together.
9 years later, how God, I love it when God takes when you've been ministered to and then takes you and puts you in the ministry. And I want to find out too, Yvette, what's your connection with the ministry? Now you're obviously worked your way to secretary. But what's this ministry meant to you?
And also education director, because I do part of the workshops myself. Yeah. I too was also abused in a relationship for 19 years. Yeah. And I had seen enough that I was pretty much tired of what my life was all about. When I got together with Evelynne, I had been divorced at that time. I had gotten divorced. And when I noticed the work that she was doing, I involved myself with it. I want to also give back to the women that were in the program and coming to the conferences. And also, I just felt like women needed to hear the stories, you know, hear our stories and hear what's going on and how we were able to help the women that have come to our conferences. And it's major. It's major.
Yeah, and you guys are living proof of this. We're actually going to run out of time in this. So I want to say one thing. We're going to put on the screen again when we end the interview how people connect this conference. You do conferences, but you do some ongoing things year round too. But you've got a new side to this. You're helping men. Abusers. They could be men or women.
Men or women.
Abusers.
Yes, way at the beginning of IWS back in the end of 2008, somebody brought me a word from God saying that someday I was going to be dealing with the abusers. I was going still through my divorce. I was writing a book. I was still angry, and I said, I don't think so. I mumbled. But 3 years later, I was invited to speak at a family conference and to bring a part of my testimony of abuse, and the Holy Spirit changed my message, and I started addressing the abusers. It was a family program, full families were there, and I started speaking to the abusers, and the bottom line is that when I finished speaking, the altar was full of men who were abusers and did not know why. They wanted to love that woman and those children, but they didn't know why they couldn't. They wanted help, but bottom line is that, yes, we deal with the abusers, and it's something different. Isaiah 61 says we've been anointed to mend the brokenhearted, not just the ones that were broken this week, this month, this year, but the ones broken 3 decades ago that nobody cared to help. So today they give that family the only thing they have to give, pain.
Yes.
If somebody helps them to become the honorable men that God meant for them to be, teach them how to deal with their pain, teach them how to deal with that, then they will be able to love.
Yeah, and I love what you call it, and it's called the fraternity of honorable men, and like you said to me at one point too, is hurt people hurt people.
We say it, but we don't really listen to ourselves. That abuser has been hurt. Let's listen to ourselves as we say it. So if we hurt the abuser.
Yeah. So you have, okay, so you guys are coming at it all, and you're coming at it all from a spiritual side of things, deliverance, because we also know that many people, and I want to say this, many people need counseling, they need therapy. There are all, God uses professional clinical counselors, et cetera, as well, to help people with abuse, et cetera. You guys are coming at it, you're coming at it saying, God can radically change your life, and He can do it supernaturally, can do it spiritually, and we can help you in these conferences. We are out of time. Tell us once again, this is coming up.
November 17th, we have our Restoring Our Soul Women's Conference in Newport Richey at the Quality Inn on 19. My question is, why would you continue carrying the baggage and the pain you've been carrying for decades when you could come get help?
Yes.
Why not come to the conference on the 17th of November where the lover of your soul wants to restore it?
All right,
Amen.
all right.
Perfect.
I think she could preach.
Yes.
Yes. We could see it. You're going to see. Thank you, ladies, so much for
you.
coming on.
Thank you.
You're going to see on the screen now, again, how you can register and get involved at this Invincible Women's Sorority Conference coming up here. And stay tuned. We'll be right back. Well, I hope you'll get out and be supportive, and anybody that you know that needs to attend this conference, this Invincible Women's Sorority Conference, you make sure they get the word. And then also Family Promise of Pinellas County, their poinsettia sale that is a fundraiser for them. If you need poinsettias this holiday season, why not benefit an organization that is helping homeless families get on their feet? Thank you so much for joining us today on Bay Focus. I hope you'll tune in each week. Check us out on social media. I want to hear from you. We will see you next week. God bless you.